to Sonetta, subscribe to Sonetta. I was on the couch watching Sonetta. Peace to the Netches, peace to the prophets. He brought them all together, he's the Don King of knowledge. Learning information you cannot get from a college. Never knew a day it would be cool to be conscious. I was on the topic, loving the debates. Now we got the conferences to serve another plate, so you can get your food for thought and enjoy the pleasure. Red, black, and green, I'm on the way up to the lecture. It's all for the better, knowledge is a treasure. A legend to the game, the one and only Sonetta. We do it for the people, we do it for the fam. Sonetta Studios, Black News 102. Special shout out to the HOK. The house of consciousness is all the same. We do it for the people, we do it for the fam. Sonetta Studios, Black News 102. Special shout out to the HOK. The house of consciousness is all the same.
Do it for the people. Oh, Sonetta TV. Oh, we do it for the people. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sonetta TV.
Dr. Reggie, and my brother Ankh, I cannot let y'all leave here without touching on the point of evolution. You talked about, Dr. Ali, that you don't agree that we come from monkeys.
I didn't say monkeys.
What you say? Talk to me.
The question is, what common ancestor do we possibly have with the group that we are describing as primates or hominids or other terms? And then you get particular when you start dealing with particular ones.
Do you agree with evolution?
Hell no. The evolutionary theory as proposed by Darwin and as the neo-Darwinists have proposed it, I don't agree. And the reason why I don't agree is because I don't agree with theories. All right? I study theories. I study theories, but I don't agree with theories.
You're a smart brother.
All right. So now.
Evolve. Everything's evolved.
Okay, so now everything is evolving doesn't mean I have to agree with the specific proposed evolutionary theories that are out here. Because evolve just means to change.
You don't think that we evolved, brother? You don't think that?
Listen, I just answered your question. All right. So my point is, when you look at, I'll give you an example. And we're dealing with specificity now. If you deal with haplogroups, all right, the oldest haplogroup on Earth was found in South Carolina. All right. And that study is out. All right. The haplogroup, wait, hold on. No. The oldest haplogroup on the planet was found in South Carolina. It was the AOO haplogroup. What happened after that is scientists went to Cameroon and they found 11 people with that haplogroup, and then they subsequently found others with the haplogroup. You might have a European that has the R haplogroup. That means the European is a mutation of your ancestry, all right? A genetic mutation, which means that there are deletions of code, genetic code, all right, or insertions of genetic code that make them different phenotypically, all right? So the reason why you have dark skin, you could explain it genetically. The reason why they have pale skin, you could explain it genetically. All right, so my point is, we can show the mutation or devolving of the African down to the Europeoid groups. We can show that. That is not evolution. That is not evolution. It is evolution in the sense of changing, but it does not fit the Darwinist model. Now, what happens in the Darwinist model is they throw a damn monkey wrench at your ass. And the monkey wrench is, they say that the European is a genetic adaptation to propose to you that they evolved because of their environment in an ice age. And so that was their response to fit into natural selection so that they can survive the cold climate. brothers and sisters. They talking to a bunch of non-scientists. You can't bring that shit to me. The reason why you can't bring that shit to me is we're going to go back all the way back and say, okay, you got these list of archaic human beings called Neanderthals. Now you have to tell me where they came from, because you said, these same people, that they made it with the humans from Africa at some point, and you give a location from it. So now, what is the common ancestor between Neanderthal and humans? We don't know, but we do know that white people have Neanderthal, and some of us through miscegenation. All right, white people. Or let me be specific. Any group that's not A or B, all right, have Neanderthal in it. All right, any group that's not A and B. A and B. Some people from Senegal have it. Some people from Cameroon. Some people in East Africa. Some people in the Americas. All right, because if they had it in Cameroon in that slave trade, those A groups are in South America and other places. Some black people got it. I'll give you an example. If you have E1B1A, you have Neanderthal in you. And E1B1A is the largest haplogroup in Africa, homie. All right, so okay, all right. Hold on. So now, my point.
No, what you just say? If you got E1B, you got Neanderthal. That's not true. What are you talking about?
Okay, hold on. Let me break it down to you, because if it's not true, get Ngozi or your people to call in. Because all right, so let me finish. Let me finish my point. Because the point.
Ngozi said he got Neanderthal blood.
All right, well, I'm going to break my point down. My point is, if Europeans are a mutation from us, you have to prove to me that you're dealing with the updated science. And I'm going to mention two sciences that I never heard none of y'all deal with. All right. The first is archaeomagnetic dating, which is archaeo, A-R-C-H-A-E-O, magnetic dating. All right. Archaeomagnetic dating deals with, pottery and other things. Usually when they date these things, they're dealing with carbon dating. You have a higher form of dating. Wait, no, because I'm going to something.
On the post, I was reading.
I know, yeah. It was a post. Now that's materials. So now when you come to human chronology, you can use the same geomagnetic dating and chronology, and the Russians have been doing this since 1971. So my point is this: the people who are discussing evolution have to explain to me where the common ancestor with the gene codes for nappy hair. Go show me a primate in the ground somewhere that has evidence that has the same gene codes. You have the Human Genome Variance Society. They have all of their data on it, all right? And there's no found entities that match the there's no found entities. None of Australopithecus afarensis, none of them have the SMP network of the first haplogroups of Africans. None of these, not one of these primates, apes have it. We have the black man who has AOO has the most advanced network. And when you have an advanced network, I'll give you an example of what that means. They'll say we are 98% chimp, right? You heard that? Mm-hmm. Okay. No, 98, 97, whatever.
I'm asking you, is that wrong?
Hey, listen, I'm about to question it. Who? Because if you have biological variance, you have to tell me which haplogroup has the 98% of chimp. Is it the Europeoid? Is the so-called Mongoloid? Is the African? Because all those have different ones. Now you're double talking me. You follow me? Because if Africans in America who've been mixing still have 67% different DNA than white people, which one of us have that 98%? Because the numbers don't add up. So now you gotta make this clear to me that if white people have 98% chimp and we're only 67% different than them, then you can start subtracting numbers and say you're speaking in general. So my point on genetics is we have to be very specific, and you have no findings that bring any credence that the S&P network of haplogroups A and its subclades, haplogroup B and its subclades, and I will add CT in that match any of these hominids. All right? That we could evolve. Now let me break the last thing down.
Goddamn, Mike.
My last point. What these dummies are saying to you, what these dumbass niggas are saying to you is that a less evolved species can evolve into a higher one. And indirectly, they're telling you that white people can make black people.
Who was Dignish?
Who?
What was Dignish? What was that?
You don't give me that microphone.
Hold
Lucy,
on.
who they call Lucy?
Okay, she was not a human. She's not Homo sapien. Right. All right? So she's not Homo sapien. And when you check her S&P network, it doesn't fit the mitochondrial lines of the LO, L1, and the others that come from Africa. It doesn't fit. So if she don't even have the same mitochondria in her body, what the fuck you mean telling me that a black woman is from a primate? You see what I'm saying? You're telling me that white people can make black people. That's what you're telling me. And white people, it's impossible for two white people. You know why it's impossible? Because they don't have the gene network to make them.
That's right.
So now how can a less evolved species make the black man and the black woman?
I think he got a point.
Man, come on, man. Y'all talking some bullshit.
I'm gonna give it to Ankh, but I'm just saying that all white people that you think are white people, they not all.
I'm talking about the haplogroups. None of the white haplogroups can make a haplogroup out of Africa. None of them can make it.
Because there's a lot of people masquerading.
haplogroups.
Right. There's a lot of people masquerading. I'm gonna give it to Ankh, and maybe I'll be able to circle back.
Here you go, Ankh. Oh, you can pull it out. Now, don't let me pull the file.
There you go. The unity just went out the window. Thanks, Sarnetta.
Appreciate that, Sarnetta. Okay. Common mistake he just made here.
We're still in unity.
He just said, here's the common mistake he just made.
Who, Ali?
He say, well, where is the such and such gene coming from the anthropoids that make nappy hair come? Did you not say that?
Yeah, the gene structure that's in a primate.
Watch this. Here's what he's wrong at. It's called old genes, new tricks. Meaning genes can switch on and off, and the old genes can now do new things. So if a new thing needs to happen, such as nappy hair, those old genes which represented doing different things can now switch and do. Stop it. He's circumnavigating the conversation. I never cut him off.
Let him go.
You got to let me go.
He said he never cut you off.
Never cut you off, right? I'm not a fucking geneticist to get super, super detailed, but I got just enough to smack his ass up. All right? And he's smacked right now. Everybody Google old genes, new tricks. And I am telling you that genes, right, that had one function, okay, can now do new things. Don't ask me how, look it up, and we can get into it because it absolutely happens because it happens in the lab, and they know that. Plain and simple. So we've taken care of that. You checkmate on that, right?
No,
now, hold on. Now, your next thing, he talked about A00. A00 is not a Homo sapiens sapiens haplogroup. You're wrong. And as a matter of fact, it's an archaic haplogroup. And they found it in Cameroon, right? In Africa, right?
It's not Homo sapiens sapiens?
It's not Homo sapiens sapiens.
So the family in South Carolina are not Homo sapiens sapiens?
No, what?
Men walking around are not Homo sapiens
Hey, y'all see how he cut me in? I never cut him off. See, look, he hot mad. All misinformation up. All pseudo. Now he going pseudo. He was in his right mind a couple minutes ago. Now he's pseudo like a motherfucker, right? I am telling you, right, that A00 is an archaic human form. Now, they first thought it's a human, right? Now, a human can fit where? We talked about this yesterday when I'm getting in with the white boys. I'm sending it right now, Sarnetta, right? I am trying to tell you, right, that A00 is not a Homo sapiens sapien. They used to think it was, and then they realized that, wait a minute, it's not because Homo sapiens sapiens don't go back to 300,000 years. There aren't any Homo sapiens sapiens that go back 300,000 years. That's why Dr. Mayat smacks you up with going to the Americas with, quote unquote, ancient people. There aren't any ancient people in the Americas. Okay? As a matter of fact, we had conversation, right, with the anthropologists in the National Museum of History, and we talked about that. And the white boy looked at the table, right, because we were dealing with skulls, and he looked at the table way over there. He said, no, they're way over there. They're not ancient. So we got, next thing we got, another mistake he made. He talked about devolution. Devolution, it's not true.
Devolving.
No such thing as devolving, goddammit. He made that up. And we call it a pseudo trick to fake you out because he got more information than anybody else. He's saying devolution. The current, same thing. Devolution and devolving is the same thing. Stop it. Current non-technical application of the concept of devolution is based largely on fallacies that in biology there is a preferred hierarchy of structure and function, and that 2, evolution must mean progress. Evolution don't mean progress. There you go. To more advanced organisms with more complex structure and function. See, he made that mistake. Next, those errors, because you said all the stuff I just said, you fell right into that category. Yes, you did. Next, you act like, well, white people that, but no. Hold on. Now, those errors in turn are related to 2 misconceptions that, right? Evolution is supposed to make species more advanced, right? As opposed to primitive, right? So you thinking because you evolve, you get more advanced? You think that?
I have to answer that question specifically on my data.
They running. Look out. I got him doing the Ali shuffle. I see you. We got him. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's keep going, right? Modern species that have lost some of their function and complexity of their ancestors must accordingly be degenerate forms. Note, however, that degeneracy in this context has little to do with the current technical use of the term degeneracy in biology. So he has a misconception, right? And for the record, right, no one says we come from monkeys. And the other mistake you made about us having 98% DNA, 98.8% of chimpanzees, that is absolutely true because you cannot separate white people, right, from the African genome. You just can't do it. They're a species of human. And we're saying that they're 98%. We're saying that they're 98%.
They're mutation.
All human beings that are on the planet are 99.99% genetically the same, brother.
Oh, so you're saying right now that all human beings are 99% the same.
Basically the same.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
You got enough time before you get the bus. Find the study and give us the source.
You can maybe miss my book.
That says no.
All right, go for it.
All right. I'm gonna give you
And they go. And I want to say this, right? As of 2016, things might change, though, Ali. I'm just telling you. But the shit ain't changed up on that. Because then I want to act. Hold on, but then I want to act. No, because it's science, brother, and shit don't stay stuck. You know that. So you could prove me wrong. No. Whoa. First of all, you misused the word. He routinely misuses the word theory, right? Scientific theory, right? So let's get to that real quick.
Scientific method.
No. Right, but what's the theory? What's the scientific theory? What's the scientific theory, Ali?
Scientific theory is
what?
Is the progression of a hypothesis after experimentation. So you have a hypothesis that's proposed, and then you move through the hypothesis with controls and variables.
All right. Start again.
Yeah. So the brother's asking me what's a theory because he's saying I don't know what a theory is.
Scientific theory. I know you
All right.
theory.
All right. Theory, scientific theory, almost the same principle. All right. A scientific theory is a hypothesis that has been worked clinically on through various experimentations, and they're still missing gaps, so they cannot bring a complete factual basis to the theory. They leave the term theory out there because although they have evidence, they don't have all the evidence they need to make a final conclusion. And so you might have 67% of evidence and you need 100%. You only got 67%, but the 67% is giving you enough data and enough clinical to make factual statements about what's going on. That is a theory. All right. So let me go back so you won't get distracted, family. What Brother Ankh is saying is that this, look, I'm going to show you this. What he's saying is that this person in South Carolina is not a Homo sapien sapien. All right. So look at the source. An African American, this is a person who's living today. All right. He's living today. All right. And he has a father, uncles, cousins. All right. An African American paternal lineage as an extremely ancient root to the human Y chromosome phylogenetic tree. Now, let me give you one of the other fallacies. The chromosome that they looked at cannot be classified as a Y because it does not have telocentric or acrocentric breaks. It is in the shape of an X. So they're using the term Y because that's a conventional way of describing the chromosome when it's broken and it has breaks. All right. And so now this man has a XX chromosomal operation going on in his body. It says, we report the discovery of an African-American Y chromosome that carries the ancestral state of all SNPs, all single nucleotide polymorphisms that define the basal portion of the Y chromosome. That is the Q portion. The top part is P, the bottom part is Q, all right, which denotes that it's not a Y chromosome. All right, phylogenetic tree. We sequenced 240 kilobase pairs of this chromosome to identify private derived mutations on this lineage, which we named AOO. We then estimated the time to the most recent common ancestor, TMRCA, for the Y tree as 338,000 years ago. All right? 95% confidence interval. Look at that, 95% confidence interval. All right? between 237,000 and 581 years ago. Remarkably, look at this now. This is a well-established group of scientists. Remarkably, this exceeds current estimates of the mitochondrial DNA, most recent common ancestor, as well as those of the age of the oldest anatomically modern human fossils. The extremely ancient age, combined with the rarity of the AOO lineage, which we also find at very low frequency in Central Africa, point to the importance of considering what? More complex models for the origin of the Y chromosome diversity. These models include ancient population structure and the possibility of archaic introgression of Y chromosome into anatomically modern humans. The AOO lineage was discovered in a large database of consumer samples of African Americans and has not been identified in traditional hunter-gatherer populations from sub-Saharan Africa. This underscores how the stochastic nature, of the genealogical process can affect inference from a single locus and warrants caution during the interpretation of the geographic location of divergent branches of the Y chromosome phylogenetic tree for the elucidation of human origins. This person is all have 99% genetics the same. Oh boy. You need to bring in Gozi, brother, because you are not allowed to speak for the Amon-Ra squad because they about to get sunk.
I just said,
I don't want to. No, you're not getting away. 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 I'm going to read this. You're not getting away.
Hold on, so you're moving something different.
No, I'm moving this point. So I'm going to show you that what you just said and what is often repeated is bullshit. We do not have 99% same. No. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. You're not getting away.
I think I need to have a debate on this right
You're not. Listen. You're not going to get away. I'm going to read it from the geneticists and give the source, and then I'm going to let you see that if you were the same, you would be white.
What?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What does it say? Right here. Look at the source. D. Garrigan, S.B. Kingan, M.M. Pilkington, J.A. Wilder, and M.P. Cox, inferring human population sizes, divergence times, and rates of gene flow from mitochondrial X and Y chromosome sequencing. And what does it say? Oh my God. A resequencing of 3,873 genes and 150 chromosomes from European, Latino, Hispanic, Asian, and African American populations observed that African Americans have the highest percentage of rare single nucleotide polymorphisms. They call genetic diversity, SNPs, 64%, and the lowest percentage of common SNPs, 36%. So now they're telling you after they tested these people, the diverging differences between these groups. And what I'm saying to you is we can go.
What date is that? What date?
Can I just take
The
a look
date
at
of
that?
the date of, okay.
Can I take a look at that, please?
I don't have a date for it, but screenshot this source right here.
Come here, man.
Oh,
Give me this.
yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Don't break my laptop. Oh, you want this or this?
I want this. No, stop. Don't break my focus right now.
Go ahead.
I got to focus too.
Hey, hold on. Give me this. Give me that mic.
All right, you going to give it back to
I
me?
promise you, real quick.
I'm so excited.
Come on, man.
The Amon-Ra squad is
Yo, what is this? What is that? Hold on. Whoa. Hold on.
I tried to tell you
Late-
that you 99% white.
Ladies and gentlemen, you
He
wrote.
just got
Ladies,
busted.
guess what he just did? This nigga just gave me his book. Man, take this shit out of here. Whose is this? Who is that? You wrote that?
This is a quote from the
You
start.
wrote that? Get the hell out of here. with that.
Oh, hey, bro, they got to
This nigga go to his book. Get this back right here. Go back. Come here. Hey, get his back. Get his. Hey, no. Come here, man. Hold on. For the record.
Bring non-specialists to talk to a specialist. Bring Ngozi, bring the team Osiris. Do not send Ankh to talk about genetics. Send Ankh to talk about Flint, Send Ankh to talk about black African power. Send Ankh to talk about black atheists. Do not send Ankh to talk about genetics. He just told you that we're 99
All right, let's go. Let's hit. Let's give him Ali. Let's give him.
Look, hey, see that dancing and shit is crazy. I'm gonna sit back real easy, like this reference he used was his goddamn book. So back to that nigga again. Don't give me your book. I'm going to the Journal of Science right here, the Journal of Nature, and we're gonna talk about that A00, right? Okay, plain and simple, brother. What I want to ask you is, right? If you're saying that A00 is anatomically correct human, do you have any bones that reside at the strata at 300,000 years? Yes or no, brother?
We have bones in the person.
Yes or no? No, yes or no?
The men who have it have bones. Now, so you're telling me, I'm answering your question. You're telling me that there's been a fossil found to confirm every type of haplogroup.
What I'm telling you is,
Nope.
right?
Nope. You haven't.
Come here. We're not talking. Get this back. Come on, son. Don't do me like that. What I'm saying is, right? We're not. He's making mistakes again. What we're saying is, right, that A00, he's calling it anatomically correct human. Right or wrong? A00. No.
People walking around. Yes.
Go ahead, man. Okay, I got a source too, the Journal of Nature, but go ahead. I'm gonna come back. So hold on. So what he don't have is, this is what he don't have. He gave me his book for a source. He gave me a book, which was his book. Got up and he danced. He called out, matter of fact, I wouldn't even embarrass Ngozi and the Team Osiris for this discussion. He gave me his handwritten crazy book, right? Misinformation. It's you talking. Of course your book's gonna say what you say.
No, it's a quote.
So what I'm saying is, hold on, so the point I want to make is this. I'm going to give it to you, Reggie, right? There are no bones at 300,000 years of anatomically correct Homo sapiens sapiens. He doesn't have it. He makes a crazy mistake in saying, well, do you have bones for every haplogroup? No, the haplogroups reside within human beings. Plain and simple. Human.
Say it again.
The haplogroup resides inside of humans. Humans being archaic humans, Homo neanderthalis, Homo heidelbergensis, Homo sapiens sapiens. These are all humans, my brother. Next point is, right, he does not have that. I'm going to give it to Brother Reggie, and that's called checkmate where we come from. And I'm going to get on, look, and then hold on. Hey, you know what's funny? Hey, the spears are flying, though, because I got the Journal of Nature, right? Who's best fits qualified to talk about haplogroups but the Journal of Nature?
I got the actual genetic website that deals with variation amongst genomes.
Okay.
This is biological variation against genomes in humans, homie.
Okay.
If it was no variation, we would be all the same.
Dr. Ali.
Look at it. This is your source. This is your source online. Go here, and they have all of the data that you can see that I talked about.
Dr. Ali Muhammad. See, sometimes what we use, because we are not the experts, we use a source against a source, right? And then we validate or we triage the sources to see what's the most acceptable definition. Has it been peer reviewed, right? What's out there? So I want everybody to go to Google human Y chromosome, much older than previous thought. So in March 4th, 2013, the discovery and analysis of an extremely rare African American Y chromosome pushes back the time of the most recent common ancestor of the Y chromosomes lineage tree to 338,000 years ago. This time predates the age of the oldest known modern human fossils. However, it says that when they did this, and you can look it up, he says, Hammer said, he's one of the scientists, that the newly discovered Y chromosome variation is extremely rare. Through large database searches, his team eventually was able to find a similar chromosome in the MBO, a population living in a tiny area of Western Cameroon in sub-Saharan Africa, right? This was surprisingly because previously the most divergent branch of the Y chromosomes were found in traditional hunter-gatherer populations such as the Pygmy and the Click-speaking Khoisan, who are considered to be the most divergent human populations living today. Instead, the sample matched the Y chromosome DNA of 11 men who all came from a small region of Western Cameroon. Hammer said, and the sequences of those individuals are variable, so it's not likely they all descended from the same grandfather. Hammer cautions against the popular concept of the mitochondria Eve or Y chromosome atom that suggests all humankind descended from exactly one pair of humans that lived in a certain population of human evolution. there has been too much emphasis on this in the past. It is a misconception of the genealogy of a single genetic region reflects population divergences instead of our results, suggesting there are pockets of genetically isolated communities that together preserve a great deal of human diversity. So part of this problem is in that looking to see a branch of this Y chromosome in a particular area, right, would put you into a theory mode, right, unless there's other evidence founded. So then what happens is, by saying that the earliest man is in North America is putting you back in the same theory mode that you are against.
So you're saying that there's been no finds of this haplogroup in America?
No, I'm not saying
So
that.
what are you
What
saying?
I'm saying is that, remember you said
I'm saying the oldest man has been
Remember-
found in America and Africa. That haplogroup exists in both places. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is that you are back in the theory mode that you just talked so much against. All I am saying is that there could be that Y chromosome in that man, but that is not the only place
It's not.
that is found.
Great.
So then
We agree then. We actually agree.
Okay, so what it is we going back to the theory argument, right? You propose actually a theory that man in America is the oldest group. That's just a theory. We're
He is
still
a part
looking
of the
for more.
oldest group. Along with, if they found it in South America, that would be also a part of the
But
oldest
he's not
group.
the oldest. Right? He's not the oldest.
Okay, so you're saying it's something older than AOO.
No, I'm not saying that is something older than AOO. Are you saying that man was born in North America and in Africa?
What I'm saying is the evidence that we have, and based on what I just read,
Which we use to make theories.
Yeah.
Until we
Evidence
have
that
other
the evidence
information.
that we have,
That's my
evidence that
point. Yes.
We have no founding evidence to say that the out of Africa theory can now be considered fact. All right.
No,
That's
no.
what we have. What we have is we have divergent finds that are showing us that they're cross-continental finds, and so the prior theories that we have, we can only go by what we found. Since we found
one
that
thing for
genetic,
sure.
haplogroup in the
Okay,
Americas,
okay.
we know that all of his father, his brothers,
Are you
his
serious?
brothers will have that
Are you
haplogroup.
serious?
Then we have to say
Are you
that
serious?
we found it in another
Are you
place.
serious though?
All right?
Wait a minute.
And I have nothing
Are you
else to say
serious?
after you finish.
All right, hold on. First of all, Ali Muhammad is a trickster. Because you held the land of Mu. That haplogroup wasn't found in the land of Mu now, was it, my brother? Are you getting away from the land of Mu?
I ain't getting away from nothing.
So now he's talking about the land of Mu. I'm not. I'm saying is he talked about the land of Mu. Well, that haplogroup sure as hell don't come from the land of Mu. You said the oldest haplogroup. You said Mu. Let me talk. Why are you? Can I talk? Can I talk?
I'm not gonna let you miss.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Take that back, brother.
I'm not taking that back. Your Inca stones and all that nonsense, right? Right. So, but I'm saying is those haplogroups don't come from the land of Mu, though. Years ago. Hold on. Are you saying that 300,000 years? Just let me talk. So you saying that 300,000 years? We both agreed that A00 goes back to 300,000 years. Am I correct in that?
All right, listen.
I have a journal. Hold on. I have an article in the journal Nature.
It's in America and it's in Africa.
Listen, no, man, stop. No matter how you look, 300,000 years ago, there aren't any humans in America, Ali.
How do you know?
Because the anthropological record shows that.
300,000 years ago, do you have any fossils in Africa?
The answer,
I'm asking
yes.
you a question.
Yes, they got
You have
fossils.
fossils of humans
No.
in Africa 330,000
Yeah,
years ago.
yes.
No, you don't.
The word human applies. No, let me finish. Hold on. See, look, this is the problem, right? People don't understand that in the scientific community, right?
You don't have
And
Homo
hold on for a minute. In the scientific community, human does not mean Homo sapiens sapien. Am I not right or wrong in that?
That's right.
That's right. It does not mean that. Right? So the term human is applied
Okay,
to.
do
Hold,
you have
whoa,
the
come on.
haplogroup
You
in
can't cut me
Africa
off.
300,000 years
Cut me
ago?
off.
Fossil. You
Cut
don't
me
have
off. Listen, you do. You got Homo. Let me read this.
But you're connected.
Paleontologists describe largely different iconic. Oh, man, let me get to here, right? Wait. Hold on. Recently, in the human paleogenetic tree contains a large gap between chimpanzees and Australopithecus, right? 4.3. Hold on. The smallest gaps in the nearest human tree, right? It say making it difficult to infer a potential interaction. It say nevertheless, it is clear that in the past million years, hold on, and hold on. In the past million, let me get. Wait. Nevertheless, it is clear that in the past million years, several lineages, including perhaps the Homo erectus, right, 0. Million and 0.2 million. Homo habiligensis, man, right, at 775,230. Homo rhodensis, okay. Homo neanderthalis, right, coexisted and inbred with each other, leading to the appearance of the first AMH, that's anatomically modern human, in the Middle Pleistocene. That's not, listen to me. I'm saying that A00 is the checkmate shit because it proves my point that at no time, right, as of 2016, do they have Homo sapien tools at 300,000 years ago, Homo sapien bones at 300,000 years ago. Nowhere. What he's talking about, right, is a remnant left over in our DNA. See, that's what he's mixing up there, Brother Reggie. I am telling you that when he looks at, this is why you need to go to a goddamn biological class, because you're mad if you're sitting here telling me that the brother that, let me talk. I don't want to yell. Hold on. Am I yelling? Hold on, am I yelling? I don't want to yell. I said I'm going to yell this shit. I'm just going to talk. I have the mic. I am saying that the haplogroup A00, right, that was found in the DNA, right, in that brother, okay, is remnants from archaic species. I just named them, right? This is checkmate. Y'all can go to the Journal of Science. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you that article, Journal of Science. I'll post in our forum, right, and go beat the pseudos up. See, this is the problem with the pseudos. Truth and falsehood is strangely mixed. 1 minute is Mu, 1 minute is A00, which is clearly in Africa. Next minute, the outer Africa. Hold on, the ancient Africa. Look. Hold on, wait. You know what he said? You know the point he made? He said, right, that the outer Africa theory has not been proven. That's why it's a damn theory. Because look, a theory, right, is based off of the coming together of facts. Am I not right or wrong in that? I'm going to say it again. A theory organizes facts.
The straw man name is not on it. The straw man name is on it. The subject that he's talking about have degrees on it. All right? This is just one of them. All right? So now, look at my name.
Now,
you see my name?
get that degree from? Let me hold that. I'm going to read that.
No, you're not holding it. Watch the video. 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 All right. So now that's a division one. Then I'm not letting you touch nothing. Can I see it? No. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic.
Hold on. For the
That's what it
record,
follows.
before I go catch my bus, Ali Muhammad read for 25 minutes, right, acting like he had a reference, and all he had was his book. Of course he's going to read from his book. I hear have from the Journal of Nature, right? The article is titled.
Let's switch up, y'all.
No. Hold on. Let me make my last point.
No, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta catch my bus.
Gotta close out. Hey,
shout out to brother Ishmael Law, Dr. Oyamayat, the Magi, Casual, you know what I'm saying? Son Jetty, Team Osiris, and Goes E. Yo, you good, son. Team Osiris don't need to be here. You good. Yo, crazy with that shit. I love him though, right? Huh? I love you though, right? So we got Mossy, we got Haru, right? We got who else? We got Bunchy Carter, right? We got the business manager, Kim. Yeah, I'm saying I'm a raw squad up, Black African Power. Y'all know what it is. And you know, Dr. Oyamaya got that work for you. So you need to prepare for that. Got that work for you, man. All that pyramids is on the same grid, all the ancient Americans. Just because, hold on.
No, you gotta close out.
I thought he was smarter than that. For the record, I'm gonna leave for that. He's trying to tell you because a person in America, North Carolina or South Carolina has A00 in their DNA means that person is the walking progenitor of A00? No, he has inherited that through the bloodline. What the hell is wrong with him? Black African Power, I'm a raw squad up. Y'all know what it is. Here you go, Brother Reggie. Spears are flying, arrows up, Magi archers. You know what I'm saying? Team Osiris is rising.
all right, come on, Dr. Reggie.
I want to thank everybody who supported the Black City Sovereignty Plan. Hopefully in the next 2 or 3 months. I just been delayed with the debate that I haven't put a lot of work in it. But the Black City Sovereignty Plan is definitely a plan that is going to solve situations like Flint, like Detroit, what's happening in Philadelphia, what's happening in the black cities in America. If the only thing that we can't understand about sovereignty and we'll continue this conversation on law, is that we have to completely control territories.
Right.
And cities are in fact territories, right?
can control.
That we can control.
Absolutely, I
So
agree.
the thing that I wanted to talk to Dr. Ali Muhammad about is that one of our burdens is to create relief for laws that are harassing us.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Instead of actually writing the laws to make things better. So we'll have a part 2 on this conversation, and we could have spent it instead of dealing with the genetic situation.
Well, you know, the
Yeah.
genetics is important. Let me tell you why.
But thanks everybody for your support of me. Hopefully I will be soon in Philadelphia too. And
Indeed.
shout out. Peace.
Indeed. And when you come, we're going to support you. Now, let me say this. The conversation today was very productive. I thank Sarnetta for giving us the platform. We got things to look forward to. People out in Flint, Sarnetta's going to contact y'all. So keep the airlines open so that we could deal with that. And other people on the ground, we can get the assistance. When it comes to this genetics issue, let me say this. There's a company called Celgene. It is a Fortune 500 company. The CEO is not African. Or he's not black. They get contracts through a company called LifeBank USA. LifeBank USA contracts with hospitals to get the cord blood and the placentas of black women so they can use the genetics inside of those for organ regeneration and other things with the company called Celgene. My point is, if you have black people talking about genetics and they are not highlighting the fact that they are socio-political objectives of the people who are putting this information out, talking about the genetics is unimportant. I am not highlighting genetics for the purpose of saying necessarily arguing over African or American. That's not why I study genetics. You know why I study genetics? Because when I look at a mutation on a gene, I know what turns genes on and off. And that was the conversation that we were having. So, okay. So now, if you know what turns genes on and off, as a person comes to you, if a person comes to you with gray hair, right? If they come to you with gray hair, you will know that that is a particular codon that the person is missing. And so now you have to figure out how to get that into their nutrition in order to change their life. And that's one part. So the other side of that is white folks know how to get it out of our body and make money. So everybody who's studying genetics, and Ngozi and all the Amin-Ra squad, besides the fact that you want to argue black people about genetics, you need to look at the socio-political objectives of genetics and continue to highlight the damage that is being done to black people with genetics. All right? So this is not about ego for me, but I will stand on the facts. The facts are we're going to continue to study, and I am not bowing out to any theories. When new data comes, and if y'all find the thing that plug y'all holes, I'll politely bow down to it. But you're never going to tell me that a goddamn black man or a black woman comes from a goddamn primate. And you're never going to come to me and tell me that these people are not mutations of us. And you're never going to tell me, and you're never going to tell me, and you're never going to tell me that the dating methods and all this other things does not have a socio-political agenda. My point on all of the whole conversation is that these people who are coming before us to give us this information are absolute enemies to us. And so we have to vet with the greatest level that we can to develop another set of classification, nomenclature, and all of those things. I gave you the sources. I showed you the website. He ain't never seen these sites. They don't even use these sites to get the data. This is the most prolific genetic study website that you can go to. I'm going to show it to you again so you can get the information, because this is peer reviewed from all of the groups who study genetics in regards to human genome variation. So you need to go here to get some study on. And if you want to turn your genes back on, if you want to turn your genes back on, if you want to get healthy, come see the God of medicine, the God of medicine, the God of medicine, Namataga, and get this melanin encyclopedia. That's right. Pole shift. Come get this melanin encyclopedia, and we will show you how to maintain your health. I'm 40 years old. All right? I can do everything that I could do when I was 20 years old. So I must know something about genetics, baby. Peace.
Send it right here. Peace. Give me that. Yo, what I would like for you to do, Unc, we ain't trying to beat up each other or nothing. I want you. No, hold on. Listen.
I got a picture
right here.
Brother, I'm trying to get something to you.
Getting my scholarship. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because now I gotta explain it. Look at you. Look at you. See, hey, this is what they do.
Noah's
What
Ark. This man has said this is Noah's Ark.
No, that's
Yes,
not what
he
I'm
did.
saying. No.
Hold on, brother.
That's where they took it from.
That's
where they took it
He
from.
said the Hebrews took that from there. He's mad, I tell you.
No, the Hebrews did.
Man,
They did take it. They did take it.
Man, are you mad?
The Hebrews did.
Where did they get? Where did they get
They
those
still
from?
is. How you gonna steal that and read the meta?
What are they?
Oh, you saying that those people couldn't read it?
is where they
Hey,
from, brother.
They couldn't read it.
You think this got something to do with Noah's Ark, man?
Yeah, it's an art. It's new. It's the same etymology. That's where they got it from. And
Yo,
they
check
go-
this out.
they go into
Nah,
detail.
come on, hold up. This is what I want to ask you, Unc.
All right, here, man. Let me stop. Hey, yeah, my book.
Several books, man. You front all you want.
Nah, he did, man. Just couldn't. Now, hold on. With the health, I'm fucking with him.
Okay, gotcha.
No, hold on. I'm saying you good with that. No, seriously, yo, I can look at you, right? So we ain't gonna play that. We ain't fucking with you with that. I'm gonna get off all that shit. I had to joke that I stopped laughing and shit. Nah, when it comes to that meta and all that, man, he has a good time. He has a hell of imagination, man. I appreciate
got
you.
imagination.
But you 29?
For me?
Yeah, how old? 40? Damn, I'm 8. I got you by 8 years. Your imagination's a little bit better than mine. I'm gonna give it to you. Hey, he spent 25 minutes reading. I say, damn, he got me. He in the journal or something like that. I look. It was
Reggie might want to look at this part right here. Oh, shit.
No, you probably do got some information back and forth in
They
there.
will sink all ships.
Who you messing with right there?
Don't show them on the camera.
Don't show them. They got to buy the book to get that.
Don't show them on the camera. You
Wow.
don't even know who that is. That's somebody teaching.
Wow. Don't hurt him. Why you hurting him?
Teaching.
Reggie need this.
Why you hurting him?
Yeah.
Nah, it was good. Y'all funny, girl. You crazy.
Hey, listen, shout out to Ankh, brother. Shout out to Ankh. Shout out to Reggie. Huh? Noble Drew Ali.
Oh, who, him? Oh, him.
That's the same man.
What the fuck?
Hey, bruh, I wrote a whole book on it. It's called No More Lies.
Man, you sure this is Noble Drew Ali teacher, brother?
Bruh, read the book. Read the book. When I banged on Lord Abba, y'all got to go back and look at that. I brought all of that
No,
out.
why don't you
All right.
look at that video when him and Lord Apple was going in? 'Cause you need to look at all that, Reggie.
Bruh, I got the person who started the Canaanite temple.
Teacher right here.
I got the person who started the Canaanite temple in there. The real person.
It ain't looking too good for them.
I got why they said they was from the Muslims of India.
It ain't looking too good for them on that.
Well, I'm not banging on them because I love my brothers. But this is about information. And so every doctrine has to be
What advice
vetted.
you give our brother Reggie, man?
Read my
I know
book.
You said it before, but give him some advice while you're here, man.
Don't see. Sharif is an excellent
I got X back on that.
study
Reggie, listen to him.
student. You know, Sharif is an excellent student. So you can't play with Sharif. Sharif is he's a historian. And so if you come in there and you say what you've been saying, talking about the Umayyads were white, he's gonna blow you we're gonna blow you through the wall. All you gotta take is Dr. Wesley's stuff, and if he gets some of mine, he's gonna blow you through the wall. You have to talk about what Islam has become. And if you talk about what Islam has become, you will destroy the argument and you'll walk out. That's it. But if you try to get into the origins and you try to say that white people or Arabs started Islam, Sharif is going to slice your head off and leave it on the stage.
Does white people come from Reese's Monkeys?
No.
He said that. On camera, he said that.
Go get the clip. That I said it. Go get the clip. Go get the clip.
Minister English said that.
Go get the clip. Go get the clip.
He also said that the prophets of none had something to do with Noah's Ark. I have a document. I showed you the document, didn't I, Brother Reggie?
I ain't said it had something to do with Noah's Ark. I said the Hebrews stole the story.
I ain't gonna yell like
Listen,
you.
a lie has no reference but the truth. Remember that. A lie has no reference but the truth. They did not make this stuff up out of a vacuum. Y'all believing that other races could not read the Medu Netter. I already showed you the books. All right. So now, when you talk about,
Come on, yo, that's crazy.
okay, that's crazy.
Man, monkey squad up.
Hey, I can't lie. Arrows was down for a minute. Arrows was down for a minute.
They be calling y'all
Arrows
monkey
down.
men and all kinds of shit.
Don't read that into the record right now.
Monkey squad.
Don't read that into the record.
Crazy,
No,
man.
I'm not.
Yeah, don't read that into the record.
No, I was
say
talking
nothing
about
about
something.
Because I don't want to start a war with
yeah,
you
Don't
more.
read that.
No, hey,
I don't
can you
wanna
tell
start
them
a war
for the
with
record,
my
yo?
brothers.
Tell them that we don't teach we come from monkeys. Yo, tell them that, yo. We don't
No,
say
they don't teach. The Armor Watch Squad don't teach we come from monkeys. If they taught that, I would be laughing them out of the box. All right, so they don't teach that. They teach the science as best as they know it.
Why do you disagree with the science, though?
No, they teach the science. You didn't let me finish. I said as best they know. That's my last. As best they know. All right. So
So the beautiful thing about what
I do too.
the beautiful thing about what we do here, right, is that everything that we say can be fact checked, right? So, so whether you agree or disagree, that is not the point. Sometimes it's just these quick debates between scholars, jousting on points. But everything that each of us say can be sourced. That is the big difference, because that separates House of Consciousness scholars or scholars that come in and sit on the couch, is that we just can't say, if we say something that can't be sourced, that's a problem. I have difficulty with scholars that say things that can't be sourced, because I think that that's just a level of growth. So listen, one of the things that I am working on, family, I am working on,
I got a special call.
I met a group of Morris brothers out there about 2 Saturdays ago, and they said some things that we are going to fact check.
Come here. Go ahead. You live, Dr. Oyamayak. Go ahead. What do you want to say? Put it back. Go.
Hey, Ali Muhammad.
Oh, I love you. I need another wife.
Oh, he need.
Please,
He said you need another wife.
please don't burn me up on House of Consciousness. I'm bowing to you right now.
Go ahead, say that. Hit him with that. Hit him. Go ahead, sis. Hold on.
Hit him. I was getting ready. Look, now he made me don't want to hit him because of what he just said. It just bugged me up.
All right, come on, Mom. We'll talk to you later.
See, you just messy. You let him hit you with the love package. Damn.
That's all I got.
Hit you with the love package.
She's right. Whatever
Good
she
note.
said.
You got.
Tripping out, looking at the live stream interview, and I kept hearing Ali say, I wrote this book. I wrote that book. Check out my book. The $1 million question I had for you, Brother Ali Muhammad, notice I keep calling you Brother Ali Muhammad, has any of your work been peer-reviewed by experts in those fields?
He's the only expert people doing that. All right, he gonna answer.
I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it live on Sinetta. No.
He said no.
And the reason why is because I will never let a cracker, excuse me, I'm sorry. I will never let, okay, all right. I will never let these white people undo what I'm trying to do for our people in this indigenous paradigm. They can independently critique it and write it. I will let the Amun-Ra Squad look at my literature embedded. I'm not sending my stuff to no white people to let them say nothing about what they wrote, because they can stole every goddamn book from us. So I had the right to write whatever I want about their ass. And so I give it to the Amun-Ra Squad. I give it to other indigenous scholars to vet. And if they bring the facts back and say it's bullshit, then I stop.